Hello.
Hey, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And
And
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Hey.
Hey!
We're here both on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously, so you'll see us switching. We're here to uplift the LGBTQ community. We are part of the LGBTQ community. Hey, Zan. How often do we come on?
We come on every Saturday and every Sunday morning at Eastern Time. Well, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, depending on. But on YouTube here, you're fortunate enough that so many people just love it that you get a chance to have it recorded and you can watch it later on or listen to it while you're riding on your car or sitting on your porch with your friends and family and all that junk. So I want to thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching us and enjoying us. Morning, sweet Marie. So what we do is we switch back and forth. And the reason we've been doing that is TikTok seems to give us a good amount of conversation, stuff that we can, talk about right now and feed into the conversation. So for right now, we're going to do that still so that we can come up with things to talk about. Otherwise, we really need topics.
Zan,
Go ahead, Sam.
Zan, how are you today?
We're doing really good. So good morning, Wesley. Good morning, Mrs. President.
I might have to move
Mrs.
my
President's
chair.
here.
Oh, good.
I don't know who that would be because Mrs. President, there's no Mrs. President, huh?
No Mrs. President. Not yet.
No. So good morning, bye girl.
Wesley says, welcome back, Judy. Thank you. I was away last weekend visiting and meeting my new baby, our new baby, great niece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm super Aunt Judy.
Yes. Yeah. And that's cool,
Yes, it is.
So yesterday we went to movies. We had movie and dinner.
We did.
And I tell you, it's what's one nice thing about being a mature couple is the fact that we're actually, paying attention to date night. I mean, we don't officially call it date night, but it's really nice that we actually, get up off the couch, put on a clean shirt. Well, yesterday I put on jeans because I took off my sweatpants and put on some jeans so that I felt kind of dressed up when we went to the movies. And then we went to dinner at this place called the Silk Elephant. Yep. And we had there's tapas.
Yeah.
And they're just like little dumpling things, kind of like what's that one stuff I always like?
I think tapas is I think it originated in Spain. It's like a big deal in Spain.
I don't know, but they're just these little things that are
little dishes. Like I got a dish of 3 little vegetarian dumplings, and Edie got one of 3 little what kind of dumpling? Seafood dumpling.
Yeah.
And then we had like 3 little skewer sticks with chicken on it.
Yeah, everything was really good.
The sauces were good. It was a Thai restaurant, I think. So the sauce, a lot of peanut sauce if you like peanuts.
But then again, after doing so well, because of course, like on this drive to try to lose some weight and get back down to where I was. So we had to top this off. Oh, wait. You want to see that there's a spider and Paula's trying to get it. Can they see? Oh,
a little more. This is what you see.
There. Look, Paula's trying. I'm moving the camera over from Paula. Don't you think you should leave that spider alone, honey? Uh-oh. Bill said I'm going to get it. Don't worry.
Bill's going to try to get it too. What there is a spider up on the ceiling, and Apollo and Bill are after it.
I can't see where the camera's at, honey. Yeah, missing him.
He's done.
Okay.
He didn't get the spider yet, but it's not going anywhere.
So,
I guess this is when they wait for me to climb a chair and get it. It's like a 3 cats thing, because the 4th cat doesn't play.
I ain't getting up and getting him. No,
the 4th cat job is to get rid of the wormy things.
I wondered why. I think they got like really good hearing. They don't, but I wondered why I heard Paulo jump up and look up and go,
Yeah.
And oh wow, Bill's just tearing that scratching pole up too. He said, yeah. He's sharpening them claws up so when he jumps up on your lap later on.
Yeah. Did anybody else have a cat instead of jumping up on your lap, they climb up on your lap with their claws? So actually, yesterday with last night was date night. It wasn't just that it was date night Friday night. It was Friday, and I was so excited for date night.
We had a great
We hopped
time.
in the car, and I'm just thinking date night, date with my honey, date night. Yeah,
She drove. That
yeah.
was nice.
Uh-huh.
Because when we go to Squirrel Hill or we go to certain places, we use her car because she has a Prius and you can park it almost anywhere. And I drive a Ranger, and it's one of those newer Rangers, so they're kind of big. So
John
so it's hard
John
to
wants to
tuck in
make some
different
trouble
places.
here. John is saying, "Who was that beautiful woman sitting next to you last week? It wasn't wifey. I was highly confused."
What woman are you talking about? What are you talking about, John? I don't know what woman you're talking about. I was here all alone. Remember? Don't you remember, John? You remember that, don't you? Don't you remember, John? Hey, do me a favor. Tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap. Tap that screen. If you saw me sitting here all by myself last week with no other woman with me, tap the screen. Let's see. All them little hearts fly up. Tap, 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 tap. Hey, good morning, Sharon. How you doing? Tap, 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 tap,
Nobody
tap.
tapping.
Yes, they
They
are.
all saw you with somebody else
No, they
last.
didn't.
Yeah,
No.
we.
Okay. Yes. Rhea was here. Rhea was here, and she's known as the Banana Lady. And we had a real nice time after we got offline. What I think, I was sorry to see that Judy missed it, because after we got offline, Rhea and I, we haven't known each other long, so we had the opportunity to have like real conversation about who we are and where we come from and what we like and all that kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. It's just so many times you get to know people so much on a shallow level,
Uh-huh.
where you don't get to really, I mean, I have friends, honestly, I hate to even say this, that I consider friends, but I honestly don't really, we don't really
Know a
get to
whole lot
talk.
about them because we
No, we
don't
don't
talk
really
about
talk.
our past. We don't
No,
talk
we
about
don't know when they
yeah,
got their first kiss, or
yeah.
things like that, that are really like
Well,
kind of
maybe that's
fun.
the
And
next party we'll have. We'll have these kind of questions.
I don't know, but we should
It'll be
we should
fun.
throw it out there somehow to be able to find out things about our right, to sit down with our friends and really ask questions. And but I know that I seen this game on, where people were playing kind of like a truth or dare thing
Uh-huh.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could do it like something like that, instead of like kissing somebody, because we're past that crap. Well, not really. I mean,
I
I
like
guess
kissing you.
if we wanted to play it where we kiss all our friends, I guess I could.
No, I think that's okay. I think we'll
Yeah.
pass that.
Well, I don't know. I just want to be, Good
So,
morning, Lee from Nebraska.
so Amanda is here saying I got my coffee and I got me some grannies to watch.
Ah, thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, and so there's Nebraska. There's also somebody else came in from Atlanta, I think. Yeah, hi from Atlanta. So we were talking about the movie because somebody did want to know what movie did we see. Can I talk about that?
Yes.
We saw a movie called Between the Temples, and I saw it advertised on TV, and I saw it at this. It was actually playing at the theater. So, it was a movie about a cantor who end up teaching his music teacher from grade school. She comes in to get a bat mitzvah, and so she wants him to give her bat mitzvah classes. And it was his music teacher who inspired him to become a cantor to begin with. So it's a very lovely movie about them. But what I wanted to point out is that the cantor is the guy in the synagogue who sings the prayers. So this is a guy who, yeah, who do it again.
Oh, because
Mhm.
it's always flat. Go ahead. No,
Flat.
when he was singing, it
He
sounded really
did. He
nice.
did good.
Yeah, go
Yes, he
ahead.
was. Yes. So what was really cool about this movie is that the cantor, the guy who sings the prayers in the synagogue, his parents were a lesbian couple, and there was no mention made of it or anything. It was just a fact. He's there in the synagogue, and all the congregants are there in the synagogue, including his parents, who
Right.
just happen to be two women. And so what I really liked is just so nonchalantly dropping in a lesbian couple with parents.
It was pretty interesting, but it was
Mm.
filmed with such poor
Yes.
quality. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
we're gonna wind this up talking about this movie here, because
Mhm.
I know it's not one of the top movies that the world's out there to see.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you, what was the name of the movie?
Between the Temples.
Between the Temples was filmed with something that was such poor quality that you
Yeah.
would have thought they used
The
1997
yeah.
e-phone or
Right.
iPhone.
Right.
I mean, oh my
Right.
God.
Oh, grainy and
Oh
everything. I
my
mean, it
God.
was.
I even asked her as it was coming on, I says, this is like 8 millimeter. What
Yeah.
is this, you know? And it was an interesting movie, but I mean, the quality was bad.
The
I want to
quality of the
thank you all
filming,
for
yeah, was
following
terrible.
us and for coming on here and hanging out with us. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, I got to tell you this because I forgot to tell you this. Anybody over here on TikTok, we might have forgot to mention it. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're
with
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
And we come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And we have coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We are part of the LGBT plus community. So we do not ask for any hate and we don't tolerate any hate. We are fortunate enough to have really, really nice moderators on here that will make you go away. And a lot of times they don't make you go away. I'm sorry. There was somebody I just made them go away. And I almost regret, you know, but I'm going to tell you, I'm on it this morning. I managed to hit 2 of them myself, you know. So
Yeah, what are the haters
if
coming
you
out
don't
for?
want to, if you're not into the LGBT plus community, or you don't want to learn,
Then
or you don't
change
want, you know,
channel.
just slide on. But otherwise, if you want to learn and hang out with us and have some coffee or whatever, you can hang. Oh, look, howdy, Mom. We can just, you know, hang out here and have a good time. But I'm just letting you know right now how the rules are. We've got Sweet Marie and Wesley, and I don't know who else in here as far as moderators that really
And on
stay
the
on it.
upside, we got Blue Jean 22 saying, I'm thankful I found y'all.
Thank you very much. I mean, yeah, I don't want to bring you down or anything, but I just want to let you know how the rules are.
But that just tells me that today, Edie means business today. I saw her hit block. She's not giving them mute. She's not giving them a moment, nothing. She's like on it today.
Well, I
I
mean,
think you don't feel like playing today.
no, I mean, I like having a good time. You know, I
Mhm.
like having a good time, but I don't feel like that today. I want to have a good time.
Like
See,
that
right
one.
there.
Right.
There you go. There you go. You get ready to go. See, Casper, Blaine, there you go. You know what I'm going to let you do? I'm going to mute your account so that you can sit here and still listen to us and learn. And this will be your great opportunity to come out if you want to. So,
That's right.
you know, if you want to come out, just this is it.
And if you want to wear the dress when you come out, you know, go
Oh
for
my
it.
God.
And high
We have a
heel.
sign in the yard
Mm.
saying support trans kids. So whichever way you want to go, it's okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for the gifts, everybody.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. And the mugs, yeah, these are cool mugs. They were a gift to us.
Yeah, they came from Magic Woman. She usually comes on here in the morning in order to say hi and everything to us.
I think these were actually magic.
No, these were Magic Woman.
Mm.
Believe me, Judy. Remember?
99.9% of the time, 99.9% of the time, you're right.
You betcha.
Mhm.
And when I'm wrong, I'm probably really right. I just can't remember.
Ha ha ha.
Let's see. I'm smiling ear to ear, aunties. I hope to be as lucky. You know what I hope, Kevy? I hope you are too. Let's see. How long have we been together? We've been together 9,900 years. No. We only been together. Honestly, I saw a video and we are just so confused on this.
Yeah.
I mean, because we don't keep track of numbers. But, well, we're getting ready to be married for 3 years this November. But we've been together at least 10, maybe 11, because I was just checking and I saw something came up on Facebook and I was just like, holy crap, that was 11 years ago, you know.
Because it feels to me like we've been saying we met each other about 10 years ago for a long time now. It might have been a few years we've been saying that.
We should probably really look it up and write it down so that we can like tell people when we really did.
I want to say good morning to you too, Jane. I saw you pop on. Oh yeah, good morning,
Jane. Thank you very much. We're running YouTube and TikTok at the same time. We're using TikTok to make sure we get a nice amount of conversation to share with you guys. So anybody have a really good topic they'd like to talk about? Because you know we'd love to share our opinions. You know we're not counselors anyway, but we got over 120 years of knowledge between the two of us. We've been through a couple good marriages, a couple bad marriages, and you know, and here we are. We landed on our feet, or should I say,
we landed on our feet.
Wait, we landed on the sheet. We landed on the sheet.
Or lying to
did you hear me? Because I know you have trouble with S's. I said we landed on the sheet.
We landed on the sheet.
When did we
How
come
to stay
out?
married so long? These are some topics coming in. How to stay married so long?
Somebody said, when did you come out? You mean we came out? Tap, tap, tap the screen. Oh, you just
Okay.
sent a gift. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Here, every
oh,
time we get gifts, I'll give Judy kisses or she'll give me kisses.
that's right. Okay. Are these?
That sounds like something that's
Yeah.
probably not very nice because you don't have a face.
Somebody's fishing for beavers. I think you're in the wrong
No, no.
pond.
I mean, I think maybe
But they're in the
it is
wrong
the wrong
pond.
pond.
It's
That's
the wrong
good, huh?
pond. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. No, in the wrong pond. I like
And
that.
how did you meet? Okay, we're getting these different questions. I'm
We
stacking
met
up
at
these
the. You
questions.
go ahead, keep going. We
Okay.
met at the Ohio Women's Festival, and so yeah, a lot of people. If you go over to our YouTube channel, which is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies, if you go over to there, you'll find a place where it tells you all about our meeting and how we met and what we did and all that. Let's see. Oh, the ass
Ass hats
cats.
are coming out
Yeah, they
today.
are, buddy. You know what they thought? They're not gonna let you just sit back and have coffee. They're gonna let you sit there with your cap gun loaded and ready to go. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in and
Oh,
following us.
friendship necklace. Mwah.
Oh,
I
thank
have a good one.
you.
Thank you.
I gotta turn the air conditioner
Okay.
up or something. I'm about burning up in here.
Okay. Well,
It's
go ahead and
getting
do that,
hot
and
in
I'll answer a
here.
few of the easy
So
questions, and then
take
we'll go
off
back
all
to.
your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off.
I
I
got
know.
commitment issue, but I want a person, and I
Oh,
love your relationship. It's so healthy, and
commitment issues. Well, honey, I. You can
um,
go. I'll
go
talk
ahead
to
and
them
talk.
about that.
All
Okay.
right.
Judy's got an important phone call to take. From her daughter. So, and I totally understand that because we all know, I drop the world if it comes down to my daughter calling. I get right on it too. So, commitment issues. I totally understand that, because it's hard, I think it's hard to have commitment, to jump right into a commitment. Um, Especially when you find out that, you've got, I don't know what yours is, but I've always found out that I'm pretty charming. And like between my charm and my like little bit of like humor and everything like that, it can be hard, I mean, I'm committed. It's just that I am a flirt. So if that's what you're talking about, I think flirting can be pretty much harmless as long as everybody knows it's just flirting. That it means nothing and that you're cool and everything. Or trust issues. Okay, you're saying, is it commitment or trust issues? Yeah, see, I have when as far as my relationship goes. Now, I have had trouble with trust issues, and I believe trust issues come from being burned so many times that you're like, you're ready. You just ready for the world to just like mess up, and you like on guard. You know, I think that's what that is because I know that Judy is a very loyal, dedicated, devoted kind of person. I mean, I can go back through all Judy's friends, which I have, all Judy's friends and her past relationships and stuff like that, and ask them. And they'll tell me, Judy may have some flaws, but the one thing she'll never do is cheat. But you know what? It is so hard for me when I came from a relationship where there was a lot of cheating going on, and it was like I was doing, what do you call that? Where they call that gaslighting? Where you like, you think, where they try to tell you you're crazy. They come in the house smelling like lotion or something, and it's like, wait a minute, you smell like lotion. It's like, oh, you're crazy. So, or, weren't you supposed to be at work? No, I was off tonight. I just stopped with the boys to have a drink or whatever. And so, you get all that stuff all built up in your mind and all that, and it hangs in there. It hangs in there. It's hard to get rid of when you've been stepped on and treated like that so long. It's hard to have trust issues, and no matter how hard it is. So Judy and I have been together for, like I said, probably 10, 11 years or something like that. We've been married for 3 years. And I believe with all my heart that Judy is as faithful and honest as she's going to be, right? But I still pay attention. I pay attention because I have been through so much with my past relationship that it's just like I have to be on it. I mean, I feel bad about feeling like that, and I'm sure I probably need some kind of serious therapy in order to make it all go away. Let's see this one here. Kelly says, "My wife and I have 3 boys. Our life is full, and we lose sight of each other at times." I totally understand that. Hey, so oh, Hawaiian chants help. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay, and I don't carry on about any of those kind of issues and stuff like that. I feel bad that I still think it. Yeah, that's it. Nurse Adrian says it's about our traumas and our healing, and yeah. If anything, I know that I'm the rotten one. I let's see. How do so? Jasmine says, "How my nose itches, guys. I'm sorry." Jasmine says, "How do you handle conflict? Are there compromises you make to keep each other happy?" Well, with our conflict, generally it ends up real quiet. We never scream and yell at each other. Um, Judy raised her voice the other day slightly, and I guess probably the average person would not think that that's really a raising of the voice. But I come from a world where we don't raise our voices. I come from a world where my mom and dad, when my mom said something, my dad listened to her, and that was it. So for me to listen to for somebody to raise their voice, I get like real nervous and upset, and that's my trauma or whatever. So with Judy and I, we don't scream and yell or carry on. um I think maybe just little, I mean, there's I think maybe because we're so much older that the little things don't count anymore. You don't let those little things get you anymore. It's just like eh, there's just they're not important. They don't it doesn't matter as long as we're not like there's no domestic abuse, there's nobody spending the money, there's nobody cheating, everything's just like just rolls right along. Let's see. I don't argue with my wife's feelings. It's a waste of time, and listening is the key. That's exactly it, heart clarity. So that's what I try to do too, is just basically listen, and then we just kind of like ride through life. There's nothing here that's worth like just acting up over. Nothing here that it must be allergies. I heard the allergy season's bad. So thank you very much for all the new follows that I'm getting over here on TikTok. I want to let you know too that don't forget we have a YouTube channel, and I am really working hard to try to get more subscribers on our YouTube channel. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe to us, but it gives me more watch time and all that stuff, and that's what I need. Yeah, I mean, just respect for each other. I want to thank you. Let's see. Facts is it's about choosing the person who brings out the best in each of you. Okay, and then Zan just said he just finished um, a proper original song, and it's about a girl I have a crush on. Well, congratulations, Zan. Hopefully that works good. Let's see. You sure it's not cat hair? It could be. It could be cat hair. Good morning, Rachel. Thank you very much for coming in here and helping fight crime. So what's going on?
They're on their way.
So our daughter, which is Judy's daughter and son-in-law, and our grandbaby are on their way here from London. So we're going to have a baby around. Well, she's 3 now. We're going to have a baby around for the next few weeks, and that's going to be wonderful. Let's see, the world. So they were asking me things about, like how do we keep from like beating each other up? And let's see,
the world is a bit different from how your world
was relationships just don't
last long these days.
Oh yeah, they last long if you make them, because I mean, like I was talking about you and I was talking about how I have all those issues from my past with my distrust and everything.
Yeah.
And so it'd be nice if that would go away. It'd probably be even nicer for you if that would go away. But they were also asking about, how do we handle conflict and stuff. And I told them generally our conflict is very quiet. You know,
Mhm.
it's just like, I mean, we don't scream and yell. I told them how I feel about raising your voice. I don't
Uh-huh.
like that.
Mhm.
You know, if you raise your voice, I'm like upset because I like a nice, calm, quiet world.
Yeah. It looks like you've got a lot of conversations going on both here on
Yeah,
this topic.
I'm doing the
Cool.
best I can. Hey, O&M Coffee, thank you very much. That's what we're drinking this morning.
That's right.
I'm drinking O&M coffee, and it is so good. And you know what? Okay, let me tell O&M coffee about what I'm really upset about.
Uh-oh.
Judy already knows because we talked
I
about
do.
it this morning.
Mhm.
My sister, I sent my sister some O&M coffee, right? I'm
Mhm.
keeping you in suspense here, O&M coffee. Yes, I sent my sister, I ordered some O&M coffee for my sister, right? Lo and behold, guess what? She got this cool mug that's like a Stanley cup with the O&M coffee emblem on it. And I even saw she's on a mini vacation yesterday and she shot me a picture and she's sitting with her O&M coffee mug drinking it on her vacation. And did I get an O&M coffee
Mm-mm.
mug?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. And it is really nice. I said to her, I said, oh my God, when she showed it to me on camera, I said, that's what I ordered. See, I didn't understand. Remember, I told you I
You
couldn't
say that's what you
understand.
ordered.
Yeah, remember I told you I couldn't understand the website. I was
Uh-huh.
having trouble with
And so you
understanding the web.
so you might have ordered the mug.
Evidently, I did. She ended
Evidently
up
you
with a
did.
really nice mug.
Oh, but he said I'll send you one.
She did. She ended up with a really nice mug, and it. I said to her, I said, "Is it a Stanley?" She said, "No, but it's a really nice knockoff." You know, and it's like you heifer, and then because heifer is a term that we use in affection, kind of. So
I'll send you a super cool one.
the sounds great,
That'll
but
be nice because Edie bought 3 bags of coffee for us after you sent us the sample you sent, the nice package that you sent us. Edie bought 3 for us. She shipped one to her sister. She's been
no,
on it.
no, no. I ordered a separate one and had it sent directly to my sister.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
the problem was, I really did have trouble totally understanding the website. I
Hmm.
did have trouble with it, because I didn't
That's
know.
actually very good feedback
That is good
for you
feedback.
guys to have because you're looking at the
And
over 60-some-year-old woman looking at this on her phone and ordering the
right, because
coffee.
we know these 20-year-old kids
Hmm.
probably aren't buying the coffee. But I liked it really well, but I couldn't even go on. I felt like, okay, maybe, just
They're
maybe.
redoing the website.
Thank you. That's great because I
Yeah.
think there should be a way for it to remember what my last order was too. So I can
Hmm.
click on there and say, so I'll be able to say, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Or it would come up with a place where it says,
And they're saying you're not the only one.
oh, that's good because
Yeah.
I could
If you're
not
worried that
figure
it
it
was
out.
you.
I did. And I thought, well, I'll just send her something and hope that. And so then I asked her what she got and what kind. And she told me she got Plain Jane is the name of the coffee. And I had to laugh
Ah.
because her middle name is Jane.
Oh,
So
funny.
it was like funny and stuff. But she's sporting that big mug and showing it off in front of me and everything. You know how sisters are. You know how she is. You know. Maybe she'll leave it while she's on her vacation. She'll lose it.
Does she like it? Yeah, she
Yes,
likes
she
it.
likes it.
She's drinking it.
She likes
Yeah.
it, and she likes it real well.
I gotta refill my coffee while we're talking. You need
Yeah,
a
that's what I
refill?
made this morning. Was I think we got. Didn't you say there was another bag that wasn't open yet?
Yeah, we have a French vanilla, I think.
Let me see it
Two of
if you
those, and
have
I'm
it.
looking what we're drinking now.
Well, we're drinking that. See, it was just really hard for me to. That one's what we're drinking now.
Maui Grog we're drinking now.
We're drinking this one now, and it. Wait. Oh, it smells so good. You guys, anybody that likes coffee, I mean, I'm telling you, this is good. And I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee because I used to drink vodka. I drink probably as much coffee as I used to drink vodka. I know it's hard to believe. How can anybody drink? And I still have a liver. Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely, Sweet Marie.
Do you
Definitely.
need a refill?
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely, Sweet Marie. I mean, I'm not here to sell their coffee. I think they make wonderful coffee. I mean, of course, I'm going to give them a shout out because they sent me a really nice package of it and everything. But I do. I drink a lot of coffee. I make a full pot every morning, and I drink every morning, and I love it. And it's just it's my way of life. I fill up my mug when I leave the house, and I take it with me. So, okay, let's talk a little bit of what's it like to be a gay grandma that drinks coffee. How's that? What you want? You want to talk about what it's like to be a gay grandma that drinks coffee? Well, the grandbaby's coming, and I'm probably gonna have to make her a little cup and tell her it's her pretend coffee, and I'll give her a little pretend coffee, and we can both sit here and have a little. Matter of fact, I might even just give her just a little bit in the cup with some milk, and just tell her we're just having coffee together, me and you. I am so excited to have her come. Let's see. I have O&M coffee to follow. Yes, definitely follow them because I see where they do lives and stuff, and I've never managed. By the time I see you doing a live, I miss it. You know, I am, but let's see. T works for kiddos. Well, she's from London, so she's probably teed out. She'll get here and be like, "Oh, Granny, coffee." She actually calls me Gammy, and she's called Softa.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So O&M Coffee, we're gonna have to order. Make sure you look out for the grannies. Yeah. So O&M Coffee, if you're still here, I want to say that the kind we've been getting that was Maui.
I don't know.
Already forgot the name, but it's really good. And the other one is Frenchy Vanilla, and we're getting the medium roast. We both really like it, but I want to say is that there's something so clean about this coffee, so pure about this coffee.
Stop it.
I gotta say because I really like it. I mean, we're not just drinking it because it was here. I mean,
because
really
honestly,
like
the truth of the matter is, I have a shelf. You know how you have that shelf on the door of your coffee. I'm on your coffee on your freezer. We keep the coffee in the freezer, so there's a shelf on, and in that there's two shelves. The top one has like some medicinal aids, and then that you have to keep in your freezer. And then the bottom shelf there is one kind of coffee after another. And what I've been doing is going right to the OM. The other ones are sitting there with a little bit in a bag, little bit in the bag, because we just wait until when we run out. This is what we'll make.
The other one, what we're going to do with all the coffee folks are going to not be able to stand this. We just take the little left in each of these bags and combine them in one.
Yeah.
This one. But we don't do that with O&M. We've been drinking it. It's good. So do you have a large circle of friends locally?
Pretty large. Things have thinned out now. We have a large circle, but a lot of people just aren't going out and stuff anymore.
Right. That's what I want to say. I mean, actually, since the pandemic, everybody's gotten so comfortable being at home and not going somewhere and not meeting up with people. Everything is about being spontaneous and not making plans.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. We had a party here about 2 weeks ago.
We did.
And there was probably, I think it was like 20, 15 to 20 people here.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, 15 to 20
really nice
people
time seeing everybody again.
In our house here, it made it like kind of, we was like sitting on each other's lap almost, I mean, there was a lot of people that had said they were coming and they didn't show up, and it was okay, because there was still plenty. It was for a combination for Judy's birthday and for some other great occasion.
And I think and I want to have more of those. I mean, we used to have every weekend or sometime during the week we would have a cookout, around a fire pit out in the yard, and that kind of had slowed down. But I'm looking at picking it back up again, and we have to make an effort. I don't know. I see. It may be a generational thing. I'm not generational, but age thing, because I'm seeing like our nieces and nephew and kids out and about and seeing their friends and doing lots of stuff.
Right.
And people our age, we did a whole lot of outings before the pandemic hit, and then we just
everybody's just comfortable. They're sitting in their chair. They're watching. And it's not TVs
just us. Our friends are saying the same thing. They're not seeing people. They're just seeing their own families, and that's it. So we have to make an effort. I mean, I remember being, once there was a snowstorm and somebody was having a party, and I drove the car in the snow and going down a steep hill. I used the telephone pole to stop my car down the hill bit by bit by bit because I was making it to that party. I want to do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. My daughter's texting us a grocery list.
Let's see. So they're hanging out with us, drinking coffee. I'm gonna tell you, thank you very much for all the gifts you guys send. Any gifts, flowers, cowboy hats, any of those cool things you send. I'll give Judy a kiss because those all go into an account. And at the end of the month, TikTok sends me this really nice little check, and usually it's enough for us to get a pizza. So we really enjoy it. Thank you very much.
So it looked like I missed all the deep conversations. Send some more questions for the deep conversations. I really like getting into those.
Well, I got it all worked up. See,
Yeah.
I started it by talking about whatever. Yes, because people do wonder about how long we've been together, and also they wonder about how we manage from beating each other up, and we just like our world is easy and calm. And we've been
Yeah.
through a bunch of crazy stuff from past relationship. That's it.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop a pizza. Sometimes too. So depending on how
We've
many.
been through all of those ups and downs and learned from them. I mean, and that's the thing. So I did come in when you're looking at relationships.
Looky.
Wow, it's that
A
leopard.
cool. Oh, is that what it is? A leopard. That's nice. Here. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I seen. Wait. I gotta tell this. That made me think of it. Yesterday, I saw one of them TikTok videos, and a guy was sitting on the couch, and in between him and his friend was a real one of those leopards, right? You know how people have them like as a pet, and like he's visiting his friend, and all of a sudden that leopard reaches over and says, "Smack!" I mean, really smacked him, and the guy jumps up like he's going to beat the stuff out of this leopard, this 150-pound leopard, and then he kind of settled himself down. But I just thought, for one, of course I have to. Oh, looky there! Thank you so much.
So what was it, like a commercial or a TV show?
No, it was a TikTok video.
A TikTok video.
And they were just sitting on the couch with a leopard, and that leopard hauled off and said, "Swack."
Wow.
Yeah, and the guy jumped up like he was going to grab him.
You did that very good. You didn't hit me.
Oh.
But I did feel the wind go past me.
I ain't crazy. And then if I hit you,
but I mean, you didn't misjudge the distance.
Oh, this is true,
But that's because you wouldn't misjudge the distance.
Julie saw that one too. Wasn't that crazy, Julie? I mean, I don't know how much it costs. Oh wow, looky there. It cost a bunch just for us to feed these cats we got here. We got 2 cats. How much it cost to feed a leopard?
I don't want to know. Too much. So I just saw this. Did you see this from Zan? Zan said, I just finished my proper original song, and it's about the girl I have a crush on.
Yes, I read that. That was, I was congratulations. Let's see. Here's a
very nice.
Let's see. You're on a layover in Iceland. Oh, that's cool. I liked being except for we had a layover in Iceland.
That's Nurse Adrian.
Nurse Adrian's on a layover in Iceland, and we had a layover in Iceland too. And you want to talk about an expensive layover?
Because the flight's cheap. That's why you jump on the flight.
Oh, right? Yeah. You can fly to Iceland for $150, But when you get to the airport and you have to hang around there for 4 hours waiting for your flight, you can easily spend over $100 in just like getting yourself a sandwich, a water, and like, I don't know, God help you if you want a magnet that says, I've been to Iceland.
Really gotta pack your lunches if you're going to Iceland for a layover. So Brittany is married to a man.
Yes.
But she's a lesbian. She knows. Want to know what to do.
Run. Run. I mean, I know that sounds awful for me to say, but there's a difference between being a lesbian and being bisexual. Mm-hmm. And lesbians do not. I'm gonna tell you, this is, we might slip up every once in a while. I left the house and I fell on a DICK. But there's a difference between lesbians and being bisexual. When you're with a lesbian, you sleep with just women. That's just the way it is, And I'm gonna tell you right now, if by chance something happens and we end up in TikTok jail because of me trying to explain this, this is where you'll find us, and we'll be right over there, and you can, all that. So
So, first of all, Brittany, you're not alone. It's an age-old story.
Oh,
There's so
yeah.
many women who are lesbian married to men, so many men who are gay married to women.
Yep.
And
Because we,
and everybody got to make their own
but can I
decision,
say,
you
a
know.
lot of us do that because the right way, because the world's all trying to tell us this is what you're supposed to do. This is not what, because you're supposed to be with a man. You're supposed to make all these children. I forgot about my nails. And and so this is where we get all caught up in that, you know. But honestly, what it comes down to is doing what you need to do for yourself because you only get one chance. This is it, you know.
So
So
Corbett Queen here is saying you got to be open and honest with him. I think if he cares, he will be hurt. But I think it's better to be honest.
yes,
See, but Corbett Queen and I come from two different camps.
but you know what? A lot of men feel so intimidated by the
Yeah.
fact that you're getting ready to tell him that you really
I
prefer
think
to
unless
sleep with women.
I've known men who were very much loved their wives and figured out their wife was lesbian. And actually, I know one woman. She said her husband took her to the lesbian bars, trying to get her to understand it about herself. He was cool about it. She didn't. She didn't really realize it, and then saw that he really helped her through. Now, but a lot of other stories I know of is the guy will be angry. He'll try to
Oh,
take everything. He'll try to take custody of the children, all this stuff. So Corbin Queen and I are in two different camps. I err on the side of don't say anything, get the divorce, and then finalize everything and then live your life. But
yeah.
I'm old school, 1980s. I lived
Yeah, she's
through all
afraid
the
he's going to
horror
try to take the
stories
kids. And
people lived
see,
through.
I'm from the time where I was afraid he was going to try to take the kids, but then I realized he don't want the kids. Oh my God, the kids involve work, real work, except for sometimes people's hate can be so strong for someone else that they forget about what's best for the children.
Uh-huh.
So in order to just make your life miserable, yeah, I'll take them.
And the kids know. The kids know that the parents are miserable. And and I can't say what it's like being a kid whose parents divorced because mine didn't. And my parents were happy all their lives. I mean, you could see with my parents that they had a good solid relationship. And so I don't know what it's like living through divorces.
Yes.
But I remember talking with a therapist once because I told her, it seems that so many more kids live through parents who divorced and remarried than there were when I was growing up. How do they deal with it? And she said they learn to manage changes quicker than other people, than people in my generation did.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
So I see
but
on here where I
yeah,
believe she said something about she is getting a divorce. Or
yeah.
someone said. Now I don't know if oh look, we got some roses. Thank you very much for the roses. Someone said
Yeah,
on here.
Zan saying my parents are getting a divorce at the moment.
Yeah. Well, Zan, I believe
I'm
me, I
sorry
know
to
it can be very rough.
Zan's in high school.
But you
Right,
know
yeah.
what, Zan? It's better to have two separate happy people than the two together miserable people.
It's me, Carrie Leonard.
Okay, Carrie. That's what I was trying to scroll through that to see who that. Well, Carrie, divorce can be very difficult because we've both been through them before, But I do think it's better to be on your own, and just be happy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here and move this light a
And
little
Norma
bit.
said, yes, ma'am, it's the hate. I guess it's the hate that stopped you from.
So when I get up, you go ahead and read and enjoy, okay? Oh, wait.
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you.
How's that?
Edie just made the print larger for me.
Shirt.
And Carrie Leonard saying it's better for the kids. Another thing, when I divorced, the person I was with before Edie, we divorced after 10 years, but we'd known each other for a lot longer than that. And my daughter was an adult by then. And one of the things that we made sure my daughter knew when we were divorcing is that we're divorcing each other. Nobody's divorcing her. She could keep having her relationship with each of us just as she always has, and that's real important I think, for parents to let their kids know and not try to push their kids into taking sides.
Yeah.
But and of course we had an amicable divorce, so there was no sides to take.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Mine,
know
mine was
I'm
crazy.
in this really la la land. So.
Mine was crazy. My divorce was crazy, but And it didn't take long. Within a couple years, we ended up being basically friends. To where he would call at least once, twice a week. And I talked to him. I miss calling him now. He passed away. And I was just telling Judy the other day, I miss being able to call my ex-husband and say, so how you feeling? What's going on? Because we had come to that point.
Mr. Thomas wants to know, is that your girlfriend?
That's my wife. And if I hadn't tore the nail polish off my nails last night because I was going to do my nails over again, I would show you let me show you my ring.
And Carrie Lynn is saying they are little and they know we are separated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get upset when people divorce.
Oh.
I get so sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it happen.
Who's the last one you remember getting divorced that made you sad?
I don't know.
I don't remember anybody.
I don't think about it.
Well, you know what? I've known some people that we know have gotten divorces, and I never thought they should have gotten married in the first place.
Well, that's different. That's different.
I mean, no, we see it though. We see it because I'll tell you, lesbians can be and so busy trying to make their family. We all want a nest. We're also busy trying to make a nest, and we don't care honestly who we're making that nest with. It's like, hurry up and grab somebody. She's pretty, or she had a good, or she was fun on Saturday night. I'm making a nest with that one. Isn't it true?
So, is it still like that?
Yeah. How come so many of these ones are hooking up, and then the next thing you know, it's like, how many of you? Okay. I'm going to ask you on here. There's 79, 80 people right now. How many of you, answer my question in the typing here. How many of you feel like you jumped up and nested with somebody before you took the time to realize it? Before you took the time to, feel it out and make sure, looky there. User with numbers, they have, I mean, I know how easy it can be, Look, Kelly, she has, Nick has, we just all want to have somebody in our nest, look at there. Oh, wait, bull crap, Wes. Let's see, Blue Dream, I have. See, Carrie Lynn, I have. TT has. My house has. Look at there.
After 1 week, she moved in.
That's what I'm talking about, because we just do not want to be alone.
Want you on live with a different woman last week.
I don't know what you're talking about. Highway Turley?
We never, Bill.
Excuse me, can somebody send a
New York boy, second date, running to U-Haul. Yeah. Yes, I just got lucky.
Yeah.
We've been together 15 years
Glad
now.
heart, not me. That's nice. I'm happy for you. CC followed the new one. Thank you very much.
And here, Julie, got to know exclusively one person for 6 months, then started dating and have been 5 years dating.
That's good. Give me a U-Haul.
Give me a U-Haul.
Yep, Rebecca Marcus, Crappy, yes. Mark, yes.
Still, wow, beautiful. Taters moved 600 miles after knowing her 6 months.
Hey, and you know what? Some people don't think that's fast moving, but it is. It is, and we know it is. So did it work out after Tater Shake? Did it work out after your move like that? Let's see. No. Okay, we're waiting for Tater.
Because I typically start off long distance. So this is survive anything doesn't move in right away. It starts off long distance.
Oh, yeah, so you can't.
I'm in a situation.
Still here 6 years later. That's good. That's because it costs so much to rent that truck to go back home, huh? I'm just teasing you. I'm happy you're good. Do me a favor. Everybody that's in here, tap the screen for like a whole bunch of minutes so we can get these numbers up. I see it's on 1800.
So you do that. Let me read some of these. This is going back to the whole, being a kid with divorced parents question. Corbett Queen says, my mom had 3 divorces, 1 before I was born and 2 when I was a kid. All 3 were necessary. My dad, her second hubby, and her got back together because they still loved each other. My mom nested with a bad guy who became my sister's father. He was an absolute ass.
Yeah. See, I mean, straight people are guilty of it too. They'll jump up and nest with somebody.
Yeah.
Because we all want to be loved. Bottom line.
Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of comments back here I had missed, but if you want to write them again, because we missed them. So
good morning from New York.
Somebody asked, when did you guys know you were meant for each other?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because whenever we
Let's
don't
see.
get
My
other,
adult daughter. I can't. Let me see if I can try to open that
oh,
up.
it's down here though. My adult daughter recently said she thinks she is non-binary. Can you help explain what that means?
Go ahead, Judy. You're really
You're
good
going to
at
give
that
this
kind
one
of
to
stuff.
me, huh?
Yeah, because I get
Non-binary.
confused.
So the world, our world we live in is binary, which means female, male. And when people are saying they're non-binary, they're saying they're not all female, they're not all male. They don't identify with the gender that way. They're kind of, um, I don't want to use the word neutral, but they don't identify as a female or a male. And in our world, in our language, we don't have a language for that. And so the language people have been saying is non-binary.
So John's here saying a
Okay, and
free spirit.
yeah, survive anything that's good. I identify as non-binary. Feel free to reach out if you need.
That's nice. You guys
Yeah,
make sure you friend each other, and that way you can
we
talk
got
about it, find
a
out.
lot of nasty
Let's see.
people on here.
So are you
No,
confused?
it's
I'm
just
not
it's just
confused at all.
being.
I'm not confused at all. At
I
times,
also
I
use
used to think I
omnigender
was.
for myself. Okay, you see, it's non-binary. And there's actually, I mean, there's a book it's called Non-Binary. It's all these people writing their own stories about how they understood, came to understand they were non-binary and what it meant and how much it helped them to realize
So
that.
Sarah, I don't only like women; I love women. Um, I like men too. They're nice too. I just choose to not want to sleep with any of them. I have before because that's just the way my life was supposed to
Yeah,
get going.
imagine if you're straight and you were told you have to sleep with someone of the same
Right?
gender. Wouldn't it
Can you
gross you out?
imagine? I mean,
God,
right?
Edie
Because
tried to make me straight 2 weeks ago.
yeah, I did. I told her. I had that little talking to her. I said, "You are straight,"
God, I
and
almost
she's just
threw up
like,
even
"Yes,
as
she
she
did.
said it.
Yes, she did. It was
Mm-hmm.
awful, just awful." You know.
Quiet storm. I'm in love with women. I know. I
I
know.
mean, there's a difference, and
And
it's
thank
not.
you for the rose.
You're right. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for all the gifts. What you fail to understand is it's what makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It's what makes you, and it's not about the lower zone. It's not about the lower zone. That helps, but
You
but
make
it's
me giggle
about
so much. That's somebody.
it's about what makes you
Blue
feel
dream.
good in your heart. What feels good inside. It's
Mm-hmm.
like somebody. I mean, I just don't even understand
Got for a
how
second.
you've got so many people that just think that being gay is just like they can't understand it, and I totally understand that you can't
Mm-hmm.
understand it, but to be offensive to people that are, I'm not asking you to sleep with the same sex person,
Mm-hmm.
not at all, not at
Mm-hmm.
all. So you stop asking people to do that. That's not nice.
So, Ace, actually, what makes you feel so you're not born like this? Thank you for clearing this up.
Thank you, Ace. That's what we do. We come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. We are Edie
And Judy,
with
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
And Quiet Storm is saying, women make me feel good. I love the conversation mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
That's it. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing more like getting with a group of the girls. I mean, because it's not about the lower region. We could care less it's about the connection that you get inside. Come on,
I
Judy.
mean, we care about
It's
the Lord.
about if it doesn't work. If I meet women,
Right.
I don't care what I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what's going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
I care that the fact that we make this nice connection. Like,
Yeah.
okay, like you ladies or like everybody on here knows about the woman that was here last week with
Yeah.
when Judy wasn't here.
Yeah.
Her and I are never ever going to
Right.
but the connection we have made as far as like just being two women that have a good time, that laugh and talk and get to know each other. This is something that you can feel with her
Mm-hmm.
that you don't
We got
feel
a rose.
right. You don't feel with just with a man. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I love hanging out with the guys too,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, but it's just something about it.
There was something on the Drew Barrymore show, which I never watched but caught it the other day, and they were talking about the friendship between women.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, keep talking.
Mm-hmm. And this was just friendship between women. It's like, so, and I just take that for granted. I mean, in the sense that I grew up this way, having very, very close connections with women friends, and just thought everybody had this. And I don't know, does it mean men don't have that real close relationship? It seems like they do. They want to hang out together. I mean, men
Right.
friends. I'm not talking about,
Lovers. Yeah.
And certainly I see when there's a guy in a family among all women at the table, and then when another guy comes in, they get to go off and have a lot of conversation, and it's really nice. And so, it does seem like people pair up because of the kind of conversations and connections they have. And I don't think that it's just um, socialization, because also then there was the person who who we who we interviewed on YouTube a while ago. She was saying that she transitioned male to female, and growing up, she wanted to be with her mom and her sister to talk about the things they talk
Yes,
about.
to talk
And you're
about
not talking
women
about,
things.
oh, we want to talk about our nails. You're talking about the connection and the deep conversations they've had.
Right. Right.
So Zan said, my friend just came out as a demi girl, but they're not sure if they're non-binary, and I don't quite know how to help or show them that I support.
Yeah, well, just hang out and have fun, Zan. That's what, just
Yeah,
hang out and have fun. And then that shows them support. You're not running or trying to change them or trying to,
right.
don't even try to figure it out. Let them figure out who
Right,
they
let demi
are.
girl figure it out, right? Because that's the thing, right? We all figure out for ourselves. Somebody asked us if there's any, all the labels that there are any that we disagree with, and I don't know that there's anything to
I
disagree with. It's a
can't
much
disagree with
earlier
any of them.
question in here.
I
It's
can't
like,
disagree with anybody's labels
hmm
because who am I?
hmm
Who am I to tell you who to love,
yeah,
or who to
or
not
how to
love, or
self-identify.
right? Who am I? I don't care how you want to dress or how you want to feel.
Yeah,
I would say that you should maybe put a little more effort into matching. You know, don't you think? I'm a little matchy matchy.
you like matching clothes, huh?
Yes, I
hmm
like matchy
You
matchy.
like you like when.
Just because you like that flower skirt doesn't mean you should put it with that
So I
with that
kind of
striped
match
shirt.
my hat matches my shirt.
Yeah,
hmm
but you know what I'm saying? Let's see. When did you guys come out? Long time ago. Look, quite some pre. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, just because you like the flowered skirt doesn't mean the checkered shirt looks really good with it. Somebody, I think a lot of people should ask somebody, and you should be honest when your friend says, "Hey, how do you like this
You should
outfit?"
ask your friend. Don't ask the person that you just started dating, because the
Oh,
person you just started
they're gonna
dating,
lie.
especially if you're women and lesbians, I don't know, maybe the guy that might be different, but I've I've had lots of friends who would go out dressed horribly, and we would look at them and say, "Didn't your girlfriend tell you to change before you went out?" No, she said I look great. Yeah. Now I know I can ask Edie, and she'll let me know,
Oh
because
yeah.
Edie does put herself together
I
with
can't
clothes and all
stand
that
it
really
when something's
nicely.
like all off counter,
Uh-huh. hmm
collywaggered or whatever they call that.
hmm
I can't
And
stand it.
sometimes I'm not sure if she's not answering honestly to be nice, because I think a certain color top doesn't match a certain color pants I wear. And she said, yes, it does. It matches fine.
Well,
I don't know.
sometimes I just know it would be so hurtful and hard work for you
Well,
to
no, if I'm asking because I'm going to work and I want to look nice, I really want the real answer and not just the easy one because these clothes are clean.
Callywampas. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's see. Thank you for being positive role models. Thank you, John. We've had a great time on here today. We're gonna be on here a little longer. I want to let everybody know. Don't forget that if something
Yeah.
happens and we happen to disappear because somebody broke the rules or said something bad and I end up in TikTok jail, don't
So,
forget,
hey,
along with,
everybody on YouTube, I need to end this for a second, but I'm gonna start it right up again. And I hope you come right back in. And
yeah,
I'm
we're
sorry,
going to
don't
split that
disappear.
YouTube up into two different videos for it. So thanks a
Come
lot. Here, wait, let us finish up with our
back.
YouTube here. Just hold on just a minute, TikTok. Thanks a lot for joining us. We love it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us and hit the bell so that you'll be here each and every time.
And come right back. Come
Yes.
right back.
Yeah. Anybody that's on YouTube, come right back. Thank you.